The big days are Friday and Saturday, so, we're all pumped up for good weather. I think we'll have good weather, and we've got a lot of cars to sell. Hope a lot of people turn out.
What is the message you want to tell Danville? I mean, obviously, you're in the car business, and you made a real big success in Martinsville. Now you're taking the show to Danville.
Well, that's right, but we want to understand, like I always say, everybody knows cars cost less in Martinsville, and I want them to understand, and see the price structures and what we do and how we do it, and we've got financing for everybody. If you've got a little bruised credit or if you got an 800 beacon score, we've got deals for everybody.
Are you ready to do dealing?
Oh yeah, we're ready to sell about 100 cars.
Are you willing to lose some money to sell cars?
That's right. And like I said, we'll sell cars, and in every sale we do this week, in this sale we're going to donate $100 to God's Pit Crew. So you'll talk to these folks.
Been to 69 major disasters now in 22 states and 4 countries, and this is one of the worst that we've seen in all that history. Really, really bad situation out there in Oklahoma.
Right. And you've been around for a while, so to hear you say that, you got to take that seriously.
Yeah, we've been doing this for 14 years now. Been to a lot of them, seen a lot of devastation, and they're all bad. But this was one of the worst we've ever seen. 12,000 homes out there in the community or more affected, 1,200 completely destroyed, thousands of families who were affected in a really bad way.
Right. One thing I know is that when it comes to what you do, you're at the top of the game, and obviously Barry Nelson can see it. He's tying his promotion in with it. Is it really good to know that he's doing that?
Oh, absolutely. The only way that we're able to respond to the needs of these people who are hurting is great folks like Barry Nelson who give and try to help us so that we can meet the needs of those who are hurting.
Barry's been really good to me. It's cool for him to come in my hometown here at Walmart parking lot. Got a great variety of cars, so we encourage everybody to come on down. Danville, you have my heart, so let's support Barry and all the Nelson Automotive family.
Right. He does have that localness in him, helping God's Pit Crew and things like that. Do you think that makes a difference?
It makes a really big difference. Barry and his family do a lot for me and my family, as well as he does for a lot of other families. Randy Johnson, I've known him since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, and Randy has always helped somebody else before he helped himself. And what he's doing with God's Pit Crew and resurrecting these towns that's been hit by tragedy, I think is very special. Also, what Barry is doing, donating from every car that he sells to God's Pit Crew. So I think that just shows character amongst Barry and Randy's. And, I'm just glad to be a small part of it.
Right. We saw that car on the commercial. I could tell you're pretty proud of that car. And I think Barry's helped with some parts of it.
Barry helps with a lot of it. And very, very proud of the late model stock car racing and to have Autos by Nelson on the side of that car and to go and run well with it. Where I grew up, where my roots are from, South Boston and all the local short tracks around here, that young talent are trying to get into the top 3 of the NASCAR series. So
I couldn't help but notice when you were doing that car, it was like your child.
Well, it's my second child, I guess you could say.
Right. Yeah.
I just love it, and it's something to be said about it. It's where you come from and where you treasure it. You don't forget about it. A lot of guys that are still in the sport that are above me forget where they come from, and I try not to forget where I come from. I like to go back, even when I don't have a chance to race. I like to go back and support. He's like a brother to me, Blake Stallings, who goes and has won 2 races in the limited division. So anytime that I'm not racing,
first night with our race car, we won. So he's a little modest. He let his actions speak. But we'll be back. We just race periodically when he can be in town.
Is the car going to be here?
It's going to be here tomorrow night.
Okay. Yeah, between 5 and 7, right?
Yeah. And like I said, it's another avenue for us. We sold several cars already from our association with the race car and stuff.
Right. How many cars on the lot right now? I want to be panning around while we're talking about them real quick.
I think it's about 130, 40, maybe 50.
All makes, all models?
Oh yeah. Well, predominantly the new cars were Mazdas and Subarus.
Right. But all kind of dealings here. I understand you're giving out Walmart cards and all kind of good things.
Walmart cards, and we're gonna give away a car Saturday. So that's.
What time is that gonna be done?
6 or 7. I'm not sure.
We're always battling that one.
We may all say 7, so the people can show up at 6. It'll be 7.
Yeah.
But let's just say 7.
It's always exciting, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we'll give away a card on Saturday night, and then it's always a lot of fun. We'll have, several hundred people here Saturday night, hoping they win a car.
How serious are you about getting this Danville business?
Well, it's part of our business, where we need to, expand our markets. Martinsville's, a good market, and I don't want to, all I need is just a small percentage out of the surrounding markets. And, I need to let the people in Danville know that, there's a choice. We do it. Same thing with Roanoke, same thing in Greensboro. We try to give everybody a choice.
What's made you is that you found ways to get people in cars. Because a lot of times it's not always easy. You have ways to talk to the finance folks and everything, and I can see all these people working back here. It's like a team of people that can work to get you in a car, right?
That's right. I've been doing it over 30 years. Not many people been in business as long as I have. And, I know all the lenders, I know all the banks, I know all the people. And, and if I have to go twist their arm a little bit, I can go do it, to get
you do it. You're on the phone all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's what it takes. And, we try to get the best deal for everybody, and if you need something, we try to work it out with, the lenders and, even the manufacturers. Sometimes we have to employ them too.
Right. So give you a little time and you might find a way to get them in a car.
That's right. It just takes, takes effort, and you got to know how to do it. You got to know the programs that everybody has and, what'll work best for the customer.
All right, Barry. Remind folks to come here Friday and Saturday, right?
Friday and Saturday, we'll have a blast. Come by and, you don't even have to buy anything. Just come by and look at the cars. And it's always fun to come just see the cars.
I really appreciate Barry Nelson and the group here for helping God's Pit Crew so that we can bring much needed aid to those who are affected by disasters in places like Oklahoma and around the world. So really appreciate it very much. Thank you.